videos, and I'm like,
Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight to the No Lag Zone. All the fun's going to get started here in a moment, and as most of you know by watching my channel, yes, I'm pre-recording this neat stuff in the alternate filming room. I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking time out of your day to bring your love, your laughter, your energy into what hopefully will be a really, really good show. Don't worry, we're going to get everything started here in about... I wanted to be better with that, but I'm not, so you know this channel. Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the fun tonight, guys. It is a special edition on a Thursday. We have been waiting to get this gentleman here for a very, very long time. Yes, that's right. Though Chronic Mike, he will always be known as Chronic Mike, even though he is now Bandbox Mike. Guys, we have a bunch of neat stuff for you tonight. It's going to be a thrill. Now, Mike, as we usually do, bro, I know the world knows who you are, but, man, introduce yourself to everybody.
hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Mike. That's what my wife calls me most of the time. Formerly known as Chronic Mike, but you can still call me Chronic. I think it's a cooler name than Bandbox, but, you know, I had to change some things for marketing reasons. So, yeah, man, that's me. I own Bandbox Fella, and we are here to have hopefully a good night. So I hope everyone's doing good out there. Thanks for having me on, by the way. I think it's Josh here, a couple Joshes.
Hey, let's see. We've got Half Baked and Bearded, and sorry, bro, you weren't first. King Ginger, I see you out there, brother. Rob Brennan, welcome to the show, man. Deliberately Bearded. Ron, I think you had first at like 5 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, man. Guys, if you haven't tried his new stuff, and sorry, I'm trying to get it like right in the camera. Wrong bottle. There we go. You guys really need to. Now, his old carrier blends and everything. Hey, Twitch, how you doing, brother?
What's up, George?
His old stuff was phenomenal. It made your beard feel like baby but smooth. This stuff, holy crap. You guys don't need to sleep on this company. You need to get out there and get you some of that. But you know what? We never do things half-assed here on this channel. Guys, I'm going to switch something up because we got something to show you right now. Look right down below. You are going to see a brand new affiliate code of this channel. Chronic Mike offered, and I went, well, hell yeah. Use that code TCTBNL15. It's going to save you 15% off of all your purchases. That includes his apparel, that includes the Chronic line, and that includes his regular line. Sorry, just getting warmed up.
Getting warmed up. That's off everything.
Because, man, guys, I can't stress this enough, and we're going to get to the history with Mike here in a moment. Everybody talks about scent profiles, but one of the biggest things that we as beardsmen love is feel in beard. His stuff will make your beard sing and dance. It really, truly will.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, Ken, how you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, man?
It better, because, like, you're the owner, dude.
No, man, listen, I've said this to multiple people. The more I wear this stuff, the message, I don't know much. The more I, don't want to wear the other stuff. I don't have a bottle. It's over there. Yeah, man, that's I don't know. It's just something about my beard, the way it reacts with my beard, my skin.
And
there you go.
Usual line.
Yeah, I got it over there. But yeah, I think the beard just always looks better. It feels better. I feel like I go, like, say if I got up in the morning, throw it in, take a shower, do my routine. I go the whole day. Wake up the next day, run a brush through it, because I'm a brush guy more than a comb guy. I just like brushes better, personally. Run a brush through it, and it's like, man, it's almost like I don't even need to really add nothing. You know what I mean? But then, obviously, if I jump in the shower and strip it or whatever, then I do. But some days it's like, man, you wake up the next day, and, if I got stuff to do early in the morning, and, running around or whatever, I won't even add nothing. And it's not like I feel like I'm neglecting it or something, how I would, on maybe other days. It just seems like the products last longer, and my beard just, I don't know, seems like it just likes it.
I like this with Twitch. I'm still waiting for Hellbent car air fresheners.
Yeah,
he's been his too with that leather scent.
He's been harassing me about that. He hit me up yesterday. He was at the mall or somewhere, and he's like, he took those little what are those little sample sticks where you can put cologne on them or something from like
Yeah.
you know, and you have them later on. He's like, I'm gonna douse these in hellbent beard oil, and hopefully I can put them in my car and see how long they last. I'm like, yeah, right on.
Ken,
I should look into it, man.
Yeah, Ken, I know you're out there. Now I know you just got an idea. But Mike, let's hop in the Wayback Machine for a moment, okay? What got you started making men's grooming products? I mean, what made you get out of bed one morning and go, I can do that?
I could do that. Well, I think the story's pretty similar to a lot of guys. You know, you kind of grow a beard and you get into the products. You start seeing them because I mean, we don't just wake up one day like, oh, I'm gonna put oil on my face. You know, I have a beard.
Yeah.
I obviously run into it somewhere along the way. And I'll be honest with you, the stuff I was trying was, you know, some of the more generic type, you know, Walmart, Myers type stuff. And yeah, everything hellbent. So anyways, yeah, just kind of doing that. And you know, the stuff was, I noticed it was always greasy and stuff. And I'm weird about having grease on my hands. You know, my hands are,
right.
You know, I work with my hands a lot. So my hands are kind of like hardened over, you know, calloused. So stuff sticks to them, you know what I mean? So I'd have issues with that. And then I touch my beard and it'd be all greasy. I'm like, man, I can make this, you know, let me try it. So I started researching stuff and, you know, I was a big, you know, in the cannabis up there, and I found out hemp seed oil was really good for our skins. And, you know,
Metal guy,
what's going on? Steven, how you doing, bro? And well, I was like, oh, hemp seed oil, that's sweet, you know. I was like, oh, and then it started going into that, and you know, one thing kind of led to another, and I really started getting into it and started to really enjoy the science behind it and learning about it. Hey, what's going on, Ben? And
yeah, student, and he loves a leather scent.
Yeah, so like I said, next thing I know, I kind of started making it, and some of my buddies, you know, they're all, you know, they're bearded, and I'm like, hey, you want to try it out, you know? And it just slowly, and I, you know, and before even all that, you know, I had a really good job. I was in the unions up there in Detroit, and you know, and you get in there, it's good money, and it's all that, and it's really, you know, it's secure, you know. And I'm like, man, the back of my mind, dude, I've always been an entrepreneur, dude. You know, I've always had that drive to want to live by my sword, die by my sword type of thing.
Right.
And you know, because I've been hustling since I could push a lawnmower, right? Out there cutting grass, you know, in the neighborhood, shoveling snow, whatever, trying to hustle. So I think with that kind of mindset always there, you know, and then the idea of it, and then started to really fall in love with it, with the whole process, and then the hustle, because it's hard. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna sell beard products and now I'm a millionaire. You know, I'm all set, and y'all, you know, honey, let's retire. You know, we're
sold the first bottle. We're cool.
Yeah, we're good, man. I made, you know, 75 cents, honey, you know, taking you out. You know, it's a hustle, man. It's a grind. It's a push. Hey, what's going on, Chris? And you know, I love that hustle, man. That drive to want to be able to, you know, there's nothing given here, man. You know what I mean? You gotta, you know, every day I'm out here in the morning. I'm up late. I'm up early. You know, whether it's answering emails, doing this, there's always something all day long. And so it's just kind of all manifested.
I will ask because you said you're basically a product of Detroit. Do you think it was bred into you at an early age to get off your ass and hustle and get your stuff done? Because the reason I'm asking that is if you look in areas like Portland or Seattle or maybe Tampa, Florida, you really don't hear that as much as like Detroit. Because Detroit, you've got, you know, the auto industry, you've got all the steel, you've got everything going on there. And it just seems like everybody's working. Do you think your childhood had a huge impact in you wanting to hustle?
Yeah, I think it was my parents. My mom and dad are hard workers. You know, my dad owned his own business. And my mom and dad, you know, they're both 65. They've already retired twice and went back to work.
Damn, twice?
You know, yeah. Well, they retired once from Michigan. They moved out here to Tennessee, and then they went back to work. My dad opened up another little business. My mom went and got a part-time job at the Dollar General. She ended up becoming the store manager. They were trying to get her to become a district manager. And she just retired actually last Friday again, so, and then my dad retired again, finally. He stopped working pretty much. And so, yeah, man, they've always been, it's always been part of our family. Both my sisters are hard workers, being punctual, showing up to work every day on time. I mean, there's little things that go a long way as far as, and it was embedded in me as a young age. It wasn't like, oh, I want those new Nikes. All right, well, we'll pay for half of them, but you're gonna have to figure it out. Go get the lawnmower. We'll give you some money for gas. Go cut some. I was like 10 years old. Walking my big ass 10-year-old self down the street. Hey, can I cut your grass? And they, after a while, dude, I started having clients every year. I was like, boom, I already knew. I'd come back. We already had a set price. I'd go in there, cut their grass, and they'd go. So I had like clientele, and I give all the credit to my parents, honestly, with the hustle. And maybe because of the Detroit, the whole Detroit attitude too, the blue collar,
Right.
I think that might have been a part of it, but obviously it starts inside the home too. So,
well, I'll give you that. That's why I wanted to ask, because like one of the biggest things that really wanted to make me buy your product, other than to shut Joe Bearded Life up for a moment, because honestly, he sung your praises forever and a day, and he's like, why aren't you trying Mike? Why aren't you trying Mike? Why aren't you trying Mike? Then I'm getting hit on the other side by Johnny Grooms. Yeah, I'm saying that because he's in here, and I would have said it anyway if he wasn't. Going, why haven't you tried it? Why haven't you tried it? So I tried it, but I saw on your About Us thing, the first thing you wanted to be known as a family man, not a businessman. And I'm like, sold right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Family, we're a tight family, like even, I was talking with my dad today. I got to hang out with him for a little bit earlier. Growing up, my grandfather, it was always a proud family man of our last name and stuff like that. So like my aunts, and they would always refer to us as by our last name, and it was out of like a respect thing, it was like a pride thing. So now, like, even when we call our kids to dinner, we call them by the last name, even since the table, and then the little, they come running and stuff. It's like a routine, but yeah, man. Yeah. Family's so important, dude.
Yeah. And I love when I've seen you in lives, how your kids want to be around you, and you're like, guys, I'm sorry. And we're like, dude, we get it. But the look in your face when your kids were around, you know how they talk about pregnant ladies having that glow? It's that dad pride that you've got, man. You're like, that's right. Those are my kids. Mine,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm proud of them. Plus two, I was the last of my name, right? So I had a lot of pressure from my grandpa, from my dad. Like, you got to carry on the last name, boy. I'm like, damn, man. Like, what if I don't have a boy? Well, you keep trying. I'm like,
I was gonna say, talk about a fun thing to fail at. Just keep trying and trying.
I'm like, you guys are just setting, you're setting me up. Like, but luckily I knocked that out, first one. So once that was over with, it didn't matter. And then I got, my daughter, she's amazing. And then I got another boy. So I doubled up. So I'm super blessed to have him, dude. I mean, as much as they drive me crazy, I think Josh, Half Baked, I talk to him quite regularly throughout the day. And he's heard there's some day he's like, you all right? Like, you good over here? It sounds like the house is coming down. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good, man. They're just, just body slamming each other off the top bunk. But it'll be fine.
He's like, I don't care till I hear something break, then, I'm good.
Oh, for real. Until someone starts screaming like tears, and no, they're fine. It's like, is that scissors in their hand? Oh, no. Don't worry about that. Don't judge me. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, what kills me is, okay, I know I'm going to point to the wrong side, but this right here, I had to take that away from my daughter. That's a really big training sword. That it's her favorite toy. She'll pick it up and start swinging it at her brother, trying to kill him. It's a big hunk of plastic, and it can do some damage, but that's her favorite thing in the world. Right there.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. I couldn't have one of those in my house. But my kids are little, though, man. I got, my oldest is 7. And I got my daughter, she'll be 4 on the 24th, and my youngest will be 3 in May.
Right, Twitch? Mike wears the ref jersey, and he's like, 1, 2.
I'm in there instigating it. Like, oh, that's all you got? No. You can hit harder than that. Come on. You got to.
Don't listen to mom. Don't listen to mom. Go, go, go.
Jab, jab, hook. Jab, jab, hook. You know?
The one that got me in trouble is when my youngest daughter took down my son. And I'm like, work the body. Come on, ground and pound, ground and pound. I'm like, oh, crap. She's going to kill him.
She's really hitting him.
Oh, she's brutal, dude. I'm just like, yeah, Brianna, take care of my light work. And she smiles and goes right after him. And I'm like, get back here, baby. Daddy's kidding, you know?
That's
all right,
funny.
Man. Yeah, let's get back into the fun stuff here.
All right.
I know since you went to Bandbox Fella, which, by the way, I'm sure everyone already knows, but I'll throw it out there. Bandbox is basically slang, old-timey slang for dapper, well-dressed, you know, basically looking good.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that, like, beard care is a huge part of that. So while it's taken a while to get used to not calling you chronic, what made the huge change for you? I mean, I know you've told this story, but I'm like Cousin Oliver over here on the Brady Bunch after you've hit the big talk show circuits. I'm like the little guy in WKRP in Cincinnati, you know, going, hi, well, we got Mike.
Well, long story short, man, I just couldn't market it the way that I really wanted to, right? Like if it was just going to be like a little hobby where I was just going to be involved in the community and, just kind of just, keep it, something to where it just pays for itself or whatever, maybe pays, just a little bit of my time. Then yeah, that would have been different, right? I think, but to really market it and to expand the brand the way that I really wanted to, I couldn't. I was limited for some reason. I think the whole idea of the whole theme, I don't know if it's just the name or just the logo or just, I think it was just a combination of it all. And it kind of, it just kind of like, it was all limited, man. I was stuck, and, so I just figured that it was time, What did Vinny say? Man, it's funny. Just kind of little things and there you're seeing it. Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt. Yeah, for sure. That's how it is with the kids, man. First one, you're just freaking out. Third one, you're just like, oh God. Yeah. Don't be a sissy. Come on.
I did it kind of in reverse. When I got with my better half, I instantly became a step parent. So I had two right away, and I never had any of mine until Brianna was born. So I had the two practice kids. Then I had mine, and I'm still like, mine, no, protect the baby, no,
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's a little different though. Yeah, but it still makes sense because it's not your first, love for, but it's your first, so I know it's probably low.
Yeah, and what makes it worse, she hated me for the first 3 months of her life. I couldn't hold her unless she was asleep. She'd woke up, see it's me, and be like, fuck you, Dad.
That's funny.
And
my daughter, when she was younger, I would try to always snuggle her.
Yeah.
And she's always been very, standoffish. Even now, like she's 4 and she's very, spunky and feisty, which is cool. She's a girl. I'm kind of glad that she's like that to an extent. But I'd go to give her a kiss or something. And she'd lean back and give me this evil look like, mofo, not today. And it's like, man, we got some pictures of her doing it, dude. And it's just like, she's like looking at me like, I'm like she's like, boy, you done lost your mind. You trying to kiss me. It's funny.
She's paused, Dad. I'm telling you.
Yeah. She's like, you're about to see these hands. I was like, damn. But yeah, no, kids they're amazing. So.
Oh yeah. So, okay. With your scent creation, and I always like to ask this of company owners, what really inspires you to get in there and make that stuff? I mean, are you like, God, how could I put it? Walking through the holler and you go, that smells cool. Let's see if I can replicate it.
Yeah. I take off my shoes and throw on my suspenders and go running through the holler.
I'm just saying, Tennessee, bro,
chasing after my sister. No. Let's just put it out there. No. I think with Chronic, it was more trying to keep around that theme, the munchy, homegrown, wake and bake idea, and then came up with the name, and then came up with the the scent to match the name. And then with this one, it was more like I found the scent, and then I had an idea of what I wanted. You know, kind of Motown. Obviously, I'm from.
And for those of you turning in a little late, I mean, look at his new artwork on these bottles. Just look at that. You know, I like the fact that you kept with the green bottles.
Yeah, I wanted to keep them. I think they're sweet, so I wanted to keep them. And then, you know, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change some stuff up when I start dropping some of these other the stuff that I'm gonna be coming out with. I'm gonna have some different stuff as far as colored bottles. I'm gonna be coming out with a subscription box soon.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever mentioned it anywhere. So it's gonna be coming. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's coming, you know, in March or something, but it's coming very soon. And when I drop it, I'm gonna have things switched up inside the boxes and stuff. You know, I'm gonna just kind of keep it fresh and stuff. Hey, what's going on, Tyson? So yeah, but the green, I think that green is just, I think it looks sweet with the caps, you know, and it.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, go ahead, sir.
Oh no, I was just saying that's why I didn't want to, you know, and that's why I kept with the CBD line. I kept, you know, as the chronic line, you know, and I had mentioned before, or I mentioned to some people, you know, I'm going to come out with different lines as far as, you know, whether it be you know, specific to a scent, you know, like I'm going to have these different lines underneath the band.
It's kind of like right there. It says chronic line on his CBD stuff. So I like the fact that it's on there. The one question I do have though is, did you plan to do different like toppers for your bottles?
Actually, it's a good question. You know, when I was in the live with Joe and Chef, I forgot to mention the reason why I went with the droppers, and that's because I mean, I think that, you know, when you put the CBD in your hands, you're going to lose some of it a little bit, right? You're going to start. Obviously, you're not going to get it all into your beard,
right?
So it was more like if you wanted to be able to make sure you get the most out, you know, you could, yeah. So that was kind of, plus too, some, you know, I just thought it would be cool to switch them up, you know. Me personally, I'm a fan of the restrictor caps.
Yes.
Because you can knock them over, you know, and you're not going to lose with a drip. Even with the dropper tops, you knock them, you know, if you pull it out and then you drop it, you know, you're going to still lose it. So.
Yeah, but that's like every beardsman's worst nightmare. You're in there, you're clink. Ow! You know?
Right. Absolutely. So, but yeah, no, I just thought it was just something cool to switch up, you know, for the chronic or for the CBD.
Now, I know you had made mention before that you're looking at bringing other CBD products to you. And I know you had mentioned like tinctures and edibles. But like with your tinctures, here's a kind of nondescript bottle from a company. Are you looking at doing like an eyedropper top? Or are you looking at doing like some companies are doing with little syringes? Well, not, you know what I mean, without the needle on the front, but the little whatevers.
Yeah, no, it would be a dropper. It would be something like that.
Cool.
But what I would definitely, I mean, I'm gonna, yeah, it'll be a dropper for sure. Just because I think it's, you know, I think it's just, it'd be easier to use as far as squirt, you know, into your mouth or whatever. So.
And when you're talking edibles, are you talking like gummies, or are you going like full on? Here's some brownies and cookies, and you know.
Yeah, I probably gummies. Yeah, gummies and some other things that I'm trying to work on here. So, but yeah, definitely some kind of ingestibles, maybe even some soft gel tablets or capsules and stuff.
Yeah, which is weird is I got those in the mail today. Oh God, there you go. From like sample stuff, and I was like, really, CBD pills, really?
Yeah, are those tablets or are they capsules?
Yeah, capsules. They call them night capsules, and they have 20 milligrams of CBD in there.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm thinking if I was to do any kind of pill type form, it'd probably be a soft gel to be like a little jelly or gel type pill.
Nice. So I know you were talking about CBD stuff a while ago before it really hit it big. And I know you've been looking at it for a while. What made you gravitate into that way to bring it into beard products? Was it something you'd always wanted to do? Any personal experiences you had with grooming stuff with it before?
Yeah, well, when I was in Michigan and I was still doing the products and stuff, I had been involved with other people that had they had different kind of grow operations.
Nice way to put it.
Well, some of them, well, it's all legal. I mean, but still, it some of them grew hemp, some of them grew whatever, its cousin, and so somebody had talked about the CBD being, how good it is for your skin and stuff, and then that kind of when I was like, oh, using the hemp seed oil, that's when I really started researching it and and then using CBD and I was like, wow, that would be really cool, to try it. And I had came in contact with some people that was making an oil, it was a very generic type oil, but
Right.
you could put it on your beard, and I seen results and I was like, wow, that'd be sweet. So honestly, when I launched the business, my whole idea was to come out with a company and then right away, I wanted to come out with CBD right away. But I opened Chronic 19, September 19th. But by the end of that month, I was already being blocked on Instagram and got kicked off Facebook because I think with the idea of what the name is and then me trying to sell something, I think that's really what it had to be, right? The idea of what the name is and then me selling a product, they just assumed that I was out there trying to push that, push other stuff. And
yeah, no, I get it. I get it. The name, the connotation of the name, I get that. Everybody just naturally assumes, how did I put it? An herbal headache remedy.
yeah.
But I do have to say for the record, and you guys can mark this down, it's like Pacific time, 7/26, February 11th, 2021. When Mike was talking a while ago about bringing out CBD oil for beard products, he was like, look, I know you tried this company. I know it sucked. I really want to be the guy that makes you like it. He is.
Yeah.
I will say that point blank. He is. I tried another company before his. It made me go, okay, I get it. Now that I've tried Chronic, like I told him in the green room, holy fucking balls. My beard feels amazing. It doesn't really get the snarls, the snags when you're running combs through. It lays flat. It lays great. It feels super soft. I mean, like my little one, the cuteness factor, Brianna, was like, Daddy, I like this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because they are, oh my God, if they think it sucks, they're not going to hold back. There's been times where they've been like, Dad, go shower. That scent sucks.
Yeah.
But to have her run her fingers and she's like, Dad, I like that. And guys, where to put the bottle? Come here, damn it. I've used a bit of it since I got it. It's basically like down to here. This was the one I won in the Baby Yoda auction. So yeah, I'm kind of not trying to overdo it because what I paid for that, I'm not paying for another beard oil ever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it went for a good cause though.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I had no problem doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, it's stupid freaking good. And I love Mike. He's like, dude, well, because I know you, I'm just going to put the proper label on it and send it to you. I'm like, well, thank God, because I don't want to be looking through his web store going, I think that's it. Well, maybe that one,
Well, no, had it been somebody else, because we had already talked though, right? Me and you had already spoke about everything and what was going on. So had it been somebody else, I would have probably just sent it unlabeled like I was going to.
Well, Vinny, and that's because, and like I've talked with Mike and I've talked with other people, I think it's because of the carrier oils in certain products and how they react in my beard. Because Mike is more of an expert than I will ever be. How did you explain it to me about carrier cannabinoids, whatever?
Oh, well, I mean, obviously carrier blends matter. I mean, with anything, even if it's CBD or not. But there's just different, like the bioavailability, availability of it.
That's
how
the
it
word
works.
I couldn't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't like a carrier blend, I mean, I've had hundreds of conversations about carrier blends, and if that carrier blend doesn't work for you, throwing CBD in it's not going to work, right? It's like you owning an Escort and then trying to put some, race fuel in it. It's just not going to work for you. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know if that's really a good example, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so regardless of what it is, I don't think that, but I think the carrier blend is very important. And I think I honestly think that's why my products are as good as they are, you know, and not speaking against any other products because I don't give a shit what anybody else is doing, you know. I'm saying that's why I think I enjoy them so much, is because I already enjoy my products, and then that CBD just kicks it up to the next level. And I think that, you know, it's just, I think it all works really well.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, and I know no matter how I phrase it, it's going to piss somebody off, and no offense, guys, I don't care. I'm not trying to start drama. I love how Mike brought up about the carrier oil. Now, with that one company I was talking about that I didn't like, I liked their products beforehand in my beard, but the addition of the CBD oil to it, it made my beard feel all kinds of weird, all kinds of different, and I didn't have the phenomenal results that other people had. I tried another company with their current carrier blend, and I didn't like it. I had the same exact feeling. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. It's not working in my beard. That same company changed their carrier blend and added something else in there, and that's when I went, now I'm getting it. But when I tried Mike's, and correct me if I'm wrong, you redid your carrier oil blend from chronic to now, didn't you?
Yeah, all I did was I added metaphone seed and argan. I kept the same blend. I just added 2 or more oils to it.
Yeah, and that to me seemed to take it up a notch, because I remember reaching out to you when you had chronic and went, holy fuck. Before I even did my review, I'm like, this shit is awesome. You know, I'm like, I can't believe I waited so long.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's that. I think that hemp seed just goes so good with, you know, a lot of beards. You know what I mean? A lot of people, it seems to just, you know, all them fatty acids and stuff in there, man. They're super good for you know, for our skin, and then good skin, good circulation, less inflammation. You know, it's just I think it's a winning. You know, it's a winning combination. Yeah, my man, dude. Appreciate you, George.
And
George, I gotta give him a shout out, man. He was a big part of Bandbox, man. I kicked him about 100 different names. Me and George come pretty close over the past year or whatever, you know, as far as just talking more and stuff. And I got to talking to him one night, and I was telling him about, you know, I'm about to switch over. And I was like, I got to figure out a sweet name, though. You know, I got to come up with something sweet, man. Chronic is, you know, it's just, I think it's so unique, you know, it's going to be hard for me to try to really come, you know. And then I had to step away from that idea of like competing against what chronic was to me, because to me, it could have been the best thing in the world. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. But George helped me, Twitch, he helped me big time with the name, man. We had, I don't know how many different names. I randomly message him. And then even after that, the, you know, the scent profiles, the scent names, the way the bottles look, the logo, you know, the logo, I had like a bunch of different logos. That one just to me stuck out better than all the other ones.
So you designed the current logo?
Well, I had someone draw it up. I just giving them, I'm like, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. And then they would send me back. So, okay, no. And then I would let's change it a little bit, change it. And that's what it ended up getting. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but George, I would send him stuff like, hey man, this is what I just got. What do you think about it? And then he would be like, oh yeah, it looks cool, or it doesn't. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I was going to do whatever, you know, I thought was best, but having his input really, really helped, you know, being able to bounce ideas off of, not, you know, obviously I did it off other people too, but he was one of the main ones, you know, so shout out to you. Shout out to my boy, George.
All right. Only because sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that's actually him and Josh from Half Baked. Josh has been helping me out with a lot of stuff, being able to talk to somebody that's like-minded, and not saying that anybody isn't well educated or versed on like hemp and CBD and stuff, because there's a bunch of guys out there that are, but being able to talk to someone that, you know, that I've built a relationship with.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the 2 guys I put them, you know, with the website, and I kind of gave them some special love, you know, just threw out their pictures yesterday to thank them.
Right.
Yesterday on my thing. Actually, I thought about doing something, and I still may do it, but I thought about starting a hashtag in the community. I don't know if it'll take off, but like hashtag I support this dude, and us just showing love to people that we support. You know what I'm saying? Instead of always posting about ourselves and our products or what we're doing. You know, I mean, I know we do support each other and repost and stuff, but like maybe just shooting a photo out, you know, hey man, this is a solid dude. And, you know what I mean? It'll help. I think it's a cool idea. So, I was going to make a video about it on IG, but I didn't do it yet. So I may do it tonight or tomorrow. See if it takes stuff.
So seeing how you've mentioned them both, and I've been in live conversations with both of them, talk about two opposite ends of the spectrum. Now, Twitch, I know you're in here. I love your brother, but he says maybe like 5 words an hour. And then you got Josh, when he starts talking, when he pauses to take a breath, that's when you got to respond quick just to cut him off. You know? So talk about two different ends of the spectrum right there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. They're both two awesome dudes. So it's, you know, yeah. Yeah, Josh is a talker though. Man, he'll be talking. I'll set my phone down and walk away. Come back and he'll still sound like God, you know, fucking Charlie Brown's teacher. Like, what? He'd be like, did you hear me? Like, oh yeah, no, I was listening.
And Josh, no disrespect, bro. I'm just having a little bit of fun with you, man.
Yeah, no, Josh knows I'm messing with him. No,
okay,
he's cool.
So I know we talk about mental health a lot here on the show. We're going to flip over another segment here really, really quick. I know you as a company owner, I know you probably put a lot of pressure on yourself, especially with your upbringing. Was there ever a point where you went, you know what, I'm just done. I can't keep this fight going anymore. I'm done.
Okay, so for myself or with the company?
Well, for yourself and being the boss of the company. Have you ever just sat there and went until you switched your names and you just went, no, that's it. I'm done. I can't keep having all this stuff happen. I can't keep having all this crap going on. And you just went, I'm done.
Yeah, no, definitely, dude. Right before I changed it, I had a bunch of shit happen to me. It was weird. September was one of the best sales I had last year, and as soon as it's like September ended, it was like October was like one of the worst. Not sales wise, it wasn't that. It was one of the worst months I had as far as being my page being reported. I was just being blocked and kicked off IG. I was like banned. It was just, and then a bunch of other stuff was happening with the website and PayPal, all kinds of stuff. It was just the craziest. It's like I went from this, you know, this super high to this super low, you know, and it, you know, like anything like that, it's stressful, you know, and I wasn't having fun. You know, I wasn't able to post, and it was really starting to get at me. And I was like, well, I'm about to just put everything at like 70% off and just sell everything and bounce. You know, I'll stay around the community, show love, but just close up shop. And then, you know, obviously you don't react on their, you know, your first emotion, you know, like that.
Yeah, but
so I kind of gave it, you know, obviously.
Which moment, you know?
Yeah, but no, there was a moment where I was like, damn, I was like, man, screw this mess. This ain't worth.
Yeah,
but then I'm like, why am I going to give up because I get blocked on something? If that's the case, I don't even deserve to have a successful business. You know what I mean? That's when I snapped out of him. Like, what the hell are you doing, Mike? You know? So I was like, yeah. And then I just started rebranding at that point. I just started rebranding, just started to come up with the idea. And I'm like, okay, it's got to be something cool, something that's, you know, borderline, you know, I guess family friendly, but or whatever you want to say, you know, keep it PG or whatever, you know, that way I can market it and get it out there. Cause really, I mean, I want to be able to do that. So that's the goal. But yeah, right before to answer your question, long story short now, yes, right before I changed over to fucking Bandbox, it was like, I'm done. I probably even told George that, probably like, man, dude, screw this shit. You know, but here we are. So.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because I love your product. I love what you're doing. And dude, you are so much fun to have and alive and be around, like when you're in there, because how you interact with everybody, it's just great. It's like you bring an energy and you bring this presence with you. You know, it's kind of hard to describe other than that.
Yeah, it's just because I'm fucking handsome, man. That's all it is.
All right, hold back. I mean, don't be modest on me now, Mike. Come on.
Yeah, I'm humble. No, no, I'm just kidding. Oh man, you know, I just try to be myself, man. You know, definitely not. You know, I'm not a missionary position kind of guy. You know, I'm a little more wild. So, but I try to walk. You know, I try to walk a good line though with the business. you know, I mean, I'm going to be myself and be authentic. I think we all should, you know, play some game of, you know, super, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be some super conservative. All right,
No,
Seth.
I get that, brother. And I ask everybody this when they're on my channel for the first time, because I think it gives a good look inside their character. Now, I know, especially with everything you've gone through, this might hit a little, you know, home, but I know everybody who has that drive to succeed, whenever there's something that's beating them down, like, I don't know, you had too much drink the night before, you're sick as a dog, you just don't want to get up in the morning. You know, there's that, all those things that will hold people down if they let them. What is that thing in Mike that you go, fuck it, I'm getting up and I'm taking on the world?
Oh man, I don't know. Well, I mean, I think if you just, I just want to be happy, and I don't mind. I don't know. So I'm not going to lay. I mean, I have goals and dreams. So the only way to get to them, you know, is by getting up every day. But along the way, I want the process. You know, I want to make sure I'm happy, you know, while I'm doing it. So, yeah, man, just having, you know, I have dreams that scare me, dude. Like these goals of mine that I had for myself. It's not like, you know, like I say, they're just so far out there that the average person be like, oh man, you're crazy, dude. Like thinking, probably they're not going to say it, you know, obviously most people won't just say it to your face.
Welcome in. Sorry, Mike.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you're good.
You got dreams, and I love how you put that. Like, you've got dreams that are so scary, because I've seen that saying somewhere. I know I'm going to paraphrase it. If your dreams don't scare you, dream bigger.
Exactly. No, absolutely, bro. I've been saying that for so long, dude. Like to myself, or you know, I to other, you know, in motivation talks or whatever. If your dreams don't scare you, man, you ain't dreaming big enough, right? Because that gives you that drive and that want to get there. But then again, though, some people, you know, maybe they're happy and content laying up on the couch playing, you know, Halo for 19 hours a day and eating, you know, whatever. And whatever makes somebody happy is what they should be doing, right? Me, I love like the process of stuff, man. Like even like the rebuild, as much as I hated to do it, I still loved it. You know, creating and, you know, coming up with that's why I want to come up. I got a bunch of really cool ideas, man. Really cool. Like you guys are gonna be like, damn, that is. I wish I could just say everything right now because I'm so excited about it. But like these different ideas that I'm gonna come out with, that are, you know, they're all beard related and stuff. But you guys are just like, wow, that's just. I think it's just super original, and as far as the theme or whatever it may be, you guys will see. It's super cool, man. It's so cool. I can't wait.
I like that because I can see the drive in you, and like when you just started talking about it, it's like your whole presence just went, dude. Oh my god, like wow, you know.
I kind of like had to calm myself down. I was about to stand up, dude. I was gonna get all hype and just like no, but. It really is, man. I'm really excited, dude. And maybe I'm more excited than people are, you know, like, oh, that's, you know. But I think the idea of just coming up with stuff and being innovative and stuff is just, to me, it's exciting. And I think that's part of what makes me so happy about what I do, is being able to have different ideas and, you know, see which ones work. Because if they work, then, you know, you can recreate them, and, you know what I mean? Do different things off of the same. And you guys will see what I mean. I have something that I'm going to be dropping around the end of June, and it's super cool. And actually, I got to give credit to Twitch on what I'm going to be dropping. He knows about it. It's something really cool.
The last one you collaborated with Twitch on was kind of cool. That orange creamsicle one. That was pretty friggin' awesome. And yes, I do have it. It's over on the beard shelf. Yeah,
no, this is something like, it's not based on like. It's not a scent or no. It's actually just an idea of something. I don't know how to say it without really going into too much detail.
Don't.
I would love to. Yeah. You guys will see. It'll be coming soon. Once I get it ready, and then I can promote it. I'll probably start promoting it in May, the end of May, to show what it is. Maybe do some pre-orders on it. But it's sweet.
But see, you're one of those companies that it's rare for me that everything I've tried I have liked. My only complaint was on Salem Smoke, where I told you I wish it lasted a little longer in my beard, because it seemed to go away like after an hour just in the oil. And you're like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm like, fuck that. My beard feels awesome. I love the smell of it, you know?
Right.
I mean, my family already thinks I'm weird. I just walk around holding like the butter under my nose going, oh, that's so good. Oh my God, that's good. You know?
That's funny. Yeah. I know it's weird how that works sometimes with some scents, man. There's some scents that people are like, oh man, it only lasted me, an hour or two. And then they're like, man, that shit lasted me, 10 hours. And I'm like, oh, I personally go like nose blind, I think. You know what I mean? Unless I go and like wash my face or something, and then it comes back. But I think I go nose blind to scents.
The one that
so it's hard for me to tell sometimes how long it lasts. I go up to my wife, hey, smell my beard.
It's oh, my better half hates that. Oh God, hey honey, take a whiff.
Smell it.
Me.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, if you ask me to smell anything, I will smell it right now. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't weird. It's not like I'm walking up to some stranger. Hey, bro, smell my beard. Like, does it smell good?
Yeah, but remember, we have kids. The term "smell this" usually means someone's got a poopy butt. You don't want to get anywhere near there,
Kids, yeah. They're the only people you'd pick up and smell their ass to see if they... It's true. We've all done it. I mean, if you have kids, you pick them up, you're like, oh, shit.
See, Twitch, man, you're really going to have to be in charge of his marketing. You're coming up with all these really, really good ideas, Dave, aren't you supposed to be over there with Joe, or did you guys already wrap up? I don't know, bro, but welcome to the show, man.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
And you had one that actually kind of freaked me out and scared me. Santa's pipe I smelled for 12 hours. I literally smelled it for 12 hours straight. Not that it was overpowering and smacked me in the mouth. I was talking to Bearded Life. I'm like, I can't believe I'm still smelling this shit. I put it on at 5 this morning, and it still smells like I put it on.
Yeah, that was one of those ones. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm bringing that back, too. I want to bring it back. I'm going to make it a Christmas scent, though, what it should have been. So many people just liked it, and I was like, well. Hey, what's up, Joe?
It must have wrapped up, because here's Joe with his smart ass. And it's amazing. He's one of my best friends on the planet,
Man, Joe's a good dude, man.
As much shit as we talk to each other, and, oh, look at that. Healthy.
Hey, what's up?
First warning. I'm just telling you.
What's going on, Jay?
That little internet bully.
Passing out warnings already.
You got to healthy. You got to stay right on top of him, because you just give him that moment. He's going to be like attacking people and going in with his little switchblade and like, got you.
That's funny.
Rob, how you doing, Mr. Acker?
Hey, what's up, Rob?
Alrighty. So I know with you made mention that you're bringing your old scents back.
Yeah,
Munchies better be first. That's all I'm saying. That is like one of the greatest scents ever. Munchies.
No, it's the first one coming back.
All right,
yeah,
we're good.
I'm hoping it's going to come back in here in March. So
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
I'm actually waiting for one thing to show up, and once it shows up, I think I'm going to drop Munchies, the release of it again, and another CBD something with it, just to kind of have them both drop on the same day.
Now, is everything going to 4 ounces in the butters, or are you going to stick with like the 2 ounce tins?
Everything's going to be 4 ounces right now. Yeah, everything's 4 ounces. That's what I got.
Nice.
I do have some 8 ounce stuff for some other stuff that I'm working on too. But yeah, I got some lotions and stuff, different things that are going to be coming. All of it, most of it, anyways, is going to be CBD.
Nice.
I'm debating on the Munchies being CBD. I really am.
Rob has a question for you. He's asking, has anyone reviewed the CBD yet?
Yeah, Joe has.
And Rob, I'm telling you, you really need to get it if you haven't, brother. This stuff is awesome. And for all you guys coming in a little bit late, There's like his usual line. He's got it with the usual topper that he does with the restrictor tops. And he made mention for the CBD line, he's going with the eyedropper just for ease of application. If you want to put it right along your cheek line, the eyedropper is the best way.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Rob, Joe's actually got. He just dropped it. What, Tuesday?
Yesterday,
Yeah.
yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said he really liked it. He said, I mean, we could go over there and check it out. I don't want to ruin all his hard work, but he seemed to like it.
Oh no, he does.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier today, and he's like, it's the best thing ever. I love this in my beard. I'm like, okay, Joe, I get it. No, it's great. It's great. You don't get. Yeah, Joe, I get you. I know he's out there listening. So,
yeah, it's good, man. I like it. I honestly, that's all I wear now. So, yeah, I know. Me and Metal, we've talked about that like a year ago, dude. Well, I'd love for it to happen. I just that it's honestly, man, it's kind of a hard scent with the wash and the co-wash. Even though they come unscented, the bases that I get, they still have that weird soapy type. You know what I'm saying? So it I blended a couple of them just to throw it out there. I have blended it. I've tried it, and it just, to me, it doesn't smell right. It doesn't. So if I can get the right amount in there, I guess, without it, I don't want to affect the actual wash or co-wash. So, but
let's talk about that, because I keep hearing about how CBD and washes and co-washes are just perfect for your beard. Now, this is just me. Like when you have beard washes that have biotin or biotin and caffeine, I get you're putting it on topically, and that's the easiest way to get it in through your hair follicles and your skin to get it in there. But in the times that you have used it, has it really made that much of a difference having CBD oil inside a wash and co-wash? Can you tell a difference in your beard?
Well, I think the one good thing about CBD is it absorbs so fast, right? So once it gets on your skin, it's absorbing. So being able to get it in there and make sure obviously you get down to the skin is important. But I think the conditioner or the co-wash, I leave it in longer for pretty much. I put it in right in the beginning and kind of leave it in until I just rinse. Maybe I'll do a video for you guys one day. In
the shower. Oh,
we'll do a full body video. I mean, that way you get all the details.
On Mike's OnlyFans account.
No, but I think that one might have a little bit more of a thing for it because it's sitting on there a little longer. I mean, obviously you can leave the wash in there a little bit. I don't like to do that personally. I like to let it get in there, a little bit, and then maybe scrub my head, and then by the time I'm done with my hair, I'll just rinse it off. Because my wash is a strip a little bit. I think it does. It doesn't strip it like, to where it feels brittle or nothing. But so I don't leave the wash in there too long personally. And so I don't know if I notice that big of a difference, honestly. So, I had mentioned this. I don't want to just throw out a CBD product just to say that it's in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's easy to do, right? I could just add CBD to everything, but I want to make sure that it has some kind of real value, And as of right now, I haven't noticed anything different because I scrub, wash, do my thing, get out, throw in oil, throw in the butter, and you know what I mean. So I almost feel like maybe it might be, for the wash, anyways. Now, if it was a soap, maybe because you're actually scrubbing it on your skin. Like a bar of soap, I would think, because it has a better chance to absorb maybe a little longer. I'm not saying that, but I don't know about for our beard. I don't know if I really felt any difference, is what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying other people might not. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes in the future, I guess.
Good point. Now, I know you made mention you had wanted to do a giveaway today. I know we're not at possibly the CBD line, but we're about 55 minutes in. So let's just get this thing done. Hold on a second here, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the dozens of you watching and the thousands of you that should be watching, it's time for a giveaway!
And yes, my kids were very proud of that, guys. My
That's
son
awesome.
wanted to be Michael Buffer so bad. That's why he was like, ladies and gentlemen, because he was laughing the whole time he was doing it, and he really did not want to screw it up.
That's awesome. He did good. Caught me off guard. I was reading Vinny's post over here, and then I'm like, whoa, what's going on? No, I don't. My nose is like a little sniffle. Like it's not for any other reason. The fact that it's a little. Plus, two, inside this room, this is where I have the products and stuff. Obviously, I have a little section over here where I'm going to be, to my little desk and stuff. But I don't have the vent on in here at all, right? Or I have the vent closed, so it's literally like it's like 60 degrees in here, man, and compared to the rest of the house. It's super cool in here. So every time I come in here, I start to get the sniffles.
Okay, Mike. So, what do you want to give away?
We'll do a combo, unless, yeah, we can do a combo. We'll do the one, and if we can get up, we can get some more people in here. I'll do a CBD or a CBD giveaway in a little while, but we'll see. We have to get you some more love on your channel.
I appreciate it. All right, guys. So this is going to be a combo of your choice from, of course, Bandbox Fella. I see there's 18 people out here, but we're going to drop that number down a little. We're going to do a random number generator. And, before I give you the number range, we got to go through the usual rules, the DNC rules. The internet's going to prioritize your answer only. Whatever shows up first on my screen is going to be what we're going to go with. Please only enter once. Your number range is 1 through 10. Go. And yeah, I was working out like this big video for what I wanted to do for a giveaway. And my kids were like, we can do that, Daddy. We can do that. I'm like, all right, prove it. And I'm like, boom, that's it. Sold. You guys won. You are now part of channel history.
Yeah, that's cool. Vinny over here trying to call me out.
This is what I love with StreamYard. It takes forever, and then the screen explodes. Oh, guys, really? Seriously? Haven't seen a winner yet. Please don't make me re-roll on a 1 through 10. You know what? I'm feeling generous. It's going to be great. Guys, go ahead, enter again. Let's just keep going until we find a winner. Yeah, exactly. That's what she said, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm going to re-roll.
Just keep going, fellas. It's okay.
Patch on the head. All right, guys, you can stop. We do have a winner. And it's funny, 3 of them came in at exactly the same time. But it's the one that's first on my screen. That's the one who wins it. Tomahawk. Oh, God, it never shows up. But the number was 5, bro. We had Tomahawk, Aaron Rodgers, and Bearded Motivation all back to back to back with the same number. But Tommy's the one who showed up first, so you win, my brother. All right, come on, get moving. There we go. All right, now we got that squared away, guys. Make sure you throw some love in there for Tomahawk. I know. Seriously, you came like that close, bro, to grabbing it. Seriously, you came that close.
Yeah, congrats, Tommy. Hit me up, dude. I don't even know. I think he might have bought the whole lineup already. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not the whole thing.
Well, hey, at least he gets more.
He bought a bunch of it the other day, but he might have bought the CBD also, so maybe that's why it seemed like he.
Nice. And for you guys who are joining late, if you look down below, you're going to see that little scroll going through. Mike was very generous, and he offered me affiliate code, so I grabbed it. Use that code TCTBNL15. It's going to get you 15% off of anything in his brand new web store. Now, I love the way that looks, by the way, and that glamour shot of freaking Twitch. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Looking all pimp.
He
sent it over.
He
sent me a few of them. He was like, "Oh, here." I'm like, "Damn, George, can you put some pants on one of those, man? This is awkward." Jeez, dude, this is weird. No, but yeah, that one turned out real good.
you want a combo of your choice, non-CBD, from Mike's current lineup. So get a hold of him on Instagram, bro, and let him know what you need. Yeah, okay. Now, George, we got to talk about this. So if you sent those pictures over, who did you pay to Photoshop you in those photos that head on somebody else's body? I'm just saying, bro. We know it's not you. We know that. We know it's not.
No, he sent some good photos though. Yeah, he had somebody that come out and took some professional shots of him. And
I know, Dave. I know. Of course, when I screw up, you're here. I'm never going to live that one down, but still. And Disney, if you're still in here, bro, those post office boxes right behind me, that's your winnings from the other night, bro. Those should be heading out here really shortly. Okay. So, Mike, we're going to have a little bit of fun with you, all right? We normally do a lightning round on the show. There are no wrong answers. It's more about getting a little bit to know Mike a little better, you know? So, here we go, bro. Chicken or fish?
Chicken.
Burgers or tacos?
Man, I don't know. Probably a burger.
Hey, you, come here.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Bedtime.
Oh, well, then give me love. Come here. Hurry up. No, you.
Bye.
Got Paul up on?
I don't know yet.
Well, you better find out. Why do you have one sock? My kids. I love my kids. All right, man. So which one did you go with? Sorry, I forgot.
I said a burger.
Okay. Yeah, I love my kids. Okay, so you know those like really old school Italian deli sandwiches where they're like meat, cheese, like about stacked that high?
Yeah,
those are pizza.
Oh well, shit. I like pizza, but if it's a nice big sub, yeah, or deli, yeah, probably that. Just because I like fresh. Yeah, I'd rather have probably that.
Nah, squirrel. Yeah, Dave, I know. I'm having one of those senior nights. Okay.
I thought that I didn't want to say nothing because you was just like, I was like, okay, I'll wait.
Well, what's really bad is like right here is the door to my room. So see, like right there's my middle daughter. What, baby?
It's bedtime.
All right, come here, give me a hug, kiss. Hurry up. Hug. Good night. There'll be a third one here in a moment. Alrighty, this one's going to be interesting. Your favorite music genre?
Just depends on the mood, man. I Mr. Eclectic when it comes to music.
Well, yeah, I mean, coming from Detroit, you know, Mr. 8 Mile over there. Just tell me you weren't Cheddar Bob out there and we'll be good, all right? You know?
Yeah, if it says it's sold out, I will have it restocked tomorrow. So I mean, I guess I could take it off sold out if you want to. It'll be restocked tomorrow.
So cool. So you have a wide music. That's cool. All right. What is
I mean, honestly, it depends on the mood. I mean, if I'm in the mood, you know, if I'm angry, probably something a little harder, right? I don't know. Just depends, man. If I'm working out, man, it's usually something upbeat, some kind of like, I don't know, anywhere from like rap to rock. I don't know. It just depends on the day and what I'm doing.
All right. Night.
Night.
Seriously? My kids. Oh my God, my kids.
All
right. Yeah, some nights they have to do it on purpose. They know I'm live and they're like, Daddy's not going to yell at me in the middle of a live. I'm going to get everything I want. And I'm like, hold on, pause.
The CD sold, just so you know. I mean, it went pretty quick. So, but it's getting restocked tomorrow. But I can just change it on if you're looking to order it right now. It'll still go out. It would just go out Monday, or actually probably go out Saturday morning. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yo, you're fine. Your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't know. I don't know. I like Gangs in New York. Departed.
Departed's a good one. Gangs in New York is a really, really good one too.
There's a bunch of cool, there's a bunch of good ones out there. I don't know. That probably something like Gangs in New York is a pretty good one. I mean, I used to love Rambo back in the, Rambo, the original, right?
Well,
First
who
Blood.
didn't back in the
I
day?
mean, that was like my favorite movie of all time. So I guess I'll go with that. I mean, that was especially that part when he was running on the bike, and then and then he shot off and he got that tarp and that string. Man, when I was a kid, I used to run through the woods hoping to find a damn tarp and string to to put it over.
Okay, what are we talking as a kid? You live in Tennessee. You did that earlier today, didn't you? Right?
No, I was like probably like 23. Yeah, it was yesterday. I was running through the woods. No, I actually grew up in the city up till I was probably 4 or 15. So, and then moved out of the city into more of a, really it was just it was out of suburbs, but they had a woods, right? I lived on a dead end, so I was right by the woods. And so it was kind of cool at that point.
Yeah, but that's like freedom when you're getting out of a concrete jungle, and then you've got like a little woods area you can go out into. And that's when you're a kid, your imagination takes over, and everything's like you've got to fight off all these hordes of whatever, insert whatever phrase you want in here, or this is my camp, this is my bug out area,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because when I grew up, it was kind of rough for a long time, to say the least. But anyways.
One of the best lines of the movie, but now you can add like with a twisted T in there too. That is like literally the funniest clip I've ever seen. That dude getting clocked with that twisted T.
Oh Lord.
Oh. All right, brother. You more of a baseball or hockey fan?
Football, man. Baseball though. Between the two, baseball.
Yeah. See, that was gonna be next. Football or basketball?
See, that's because I like them both. That's a tough one. Probably football, just because you can. I don't know. I think football.
If Mike doesn't care, I don't care.
What's that?
Tomahawk wants to pay his winning over to Daniel, the bearded apprentice.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's awesome.
All right, Tomahawk, you get a hold of him. Let him know, bro. And yes, I rest in peace, Debo.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
All right, man. What's Mike's favorite song? What's that one that gets in your head and you're just like, hell yeah, that's mine?
I don't know. See, man, I love music. I'm so all over the place. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna come out with a scent called Stranglehold. I like that song.
That opening with Ted Nugent. Oh,
that's just. That kind of stuff, dude, it would remind me, I don't know, like that kind of beat, man, I could hear like if I'm about to walk in, something like going to a mosh pit or something, that kind of sound, I don't know, just like you just kind of zone out. And but I like music, so I don't know. I love a lot of country too. So like Johnny Cash and I just love all kinds of stuff.
Okay, Rob. I just have this vision in my head of you in your truck or whatever you're driving out there because I don't know. And you're like, it's going to give it to you. Oh, man, Rob, I'm going to be laughing about that for a while. Thank you, brother. All righty, Mike. Now, I'm not going to ask you one of the usual ones I'll do to some reviewers because I always go, hey, I'm going to pass. But I'm going to ask you this one. Outside of your company, what do you think is a really underrated men's grooming company?
Chronic Beard. No. Man, I don't know. I don't know what is underrated. I mean, just because it's not as popular.
In your opinion's a company that could use more love, something that maybe someone's not looking at that much.
I'm not very good at this.
It's okay. You can pass.
No, I don't. I mean, the couple cool guys out there, Chad and Scott, I've heard a lot of good stuff about them dudes. Yep. Beer Man. I haven't tried their product, so I can't say, but I think that I imagine they're doing some good things. I know they're good guys. So, yeah.
See, there you go. You got it. All right, man. What's your favorite ice cream?
Probably something with like some kind of like fudge, like maybe like a hot fudge sundae type. If I'm gonna have an ice cream, I want like the ice cream with the hot fudge.
Nice.
Mhm.
Now, you can call it a performance-enhancing drug if you want to, but do you use biotin in that glorious red beard of yours?
No, I used to. I haven't purchased any in a while. So, not that I'm opposed to it.
Yeah.
Nothing, but I used to, and then I don't know. I haven't used it recently. I actually thought about picking some up to see if like I could notice a difference, from using it so much before. The one thing I did notice about using it before is my beard did feel a lot more like coarse. I don't know if that was because it was thicker. The hairs were thicker, getting that much. I don't know if that was, yeah, but
Alrighty. What's your favorite holiday, brother?
Christmas.
Now, is that for you or is it just for the kids? You having that joy of your family.
That's me. I mean, I love Christmas, dude. I've always loved Christmas trees, decorating it. This the season, the smells. You know what I mean? All the family, my kids, obviously. It's only magical for so long right now, and we're in that magical state. You know what I mean? Santa Claus is real.
Yeah.
They walk out, they light up. I mean, that's amazing. It was amazing for me as a kid. I've always loved Christmas. It's always just brought some kind of joy. Some kind of it's just all good memories.
Nice. All right, man. Are you a balm or butter kind of guy?
Butter.
Okay.
Butter.
Now, I've got that question. I love to refer to this as the human resource question that everybody hates every time it gets asked to you. You can either answer as your company or yourself in this question. Where do you see yourself in about 10 years?
Okay. Well, in 10 years, I see myself moved into our a new house that we're going to be building. I see myself opening up a second business that I'm actually in the process of planning right now. And I see Bandbox inside of some chain stores, like big stores. And no more kids. So I see myself with no more kids. But yeah, that's my 10-year goal. Really, my 5-year goal is we're gonna have a house built. I already have the land, so
nice.
Yeah, we got like 7 acres. We're gonna. I've already been clearing it out. Just gonna have to break ground here within the next year or so. And right now is a bad time to buy wood. We've already been pricing it. It's a bad time, so we're gonna try to hold off a little bit. I don't want to take on. I don't want the house, to be too much of a price jump just because of what's going. I'm gonna try to do most of it though. I want to get the shell put up, get the foundation, get some of the, get it dried in, and then I'll probably
build it yourself or just have it built.
No, I'll probably contract out the foundation and the shell. Get it shelled in, roof, windows, siding, and then I'll probably do the rest, with the exception of probably the HVAC, just because I don't want to have to deal with running all that. But as far as electrical, plumbing, all that other stuff, walls, drywall, whatever, I'll be able to do all the rest. The county that I live in too, they're really lenient on a lot of the stuff. So pulling permits and stuff like that is going to be, I've done all that stuff though, growing up with my dad. That's his business he owned. So
see, look at it. It's just the more I talk to you, is the more I don't know, impressed with everything I'm getting. It's like you're not just a one-dimensional thing. It's like you've got all this blue-collar, down-to-earth, salt-of-the-earth background in you that's really shining forward in a whole bunch of other areas. And it's explaining so much more about the man that is known as Chronic Mike.
Thanks, man. No, I appreciate that. I just, try to be myself. I think we all were like that. That's unfortunately on social media and life. There's a lot of, people that try to live to a different standard or whatever they think other people would want to see. So just did our own thing, man. It's all about self-love and happiness, dude.
Oh, I agree. And I love how you put that. And I think, oh God, how can I put this? Social media is a godsend and a nightmare at the same time, because people hiding on like this side of the camera with YouTube, we tend to think we're really important and our opinions really matter, you know, and we get so wrapped up in, I need to protect my brand. I need to protect this. I need to make sure I'm doing this. And you tend to forget who you are at times. You know, I'm not singling anybody out in that chat. I'm not singling anybody out there on YouTube. All right.
Just George, just Twitch. That's who we're calling out.
Oh, wait. Healthy's still there. So Healthy bearded too. That internet bully him. And I love the fact that you can become famous on social media, you know, just like with Dan C. When he put up that thing, a radio station in Florida gave him a shout out. You know, and it's really weird to think here he is in his little studio doing something, and a radio station in Florida called him the beard guru of the internet. You know, it's just like, wow. Right. And it's strange how I'm on one side of the country, you're on the other, and we're having this conversation and getting to know each other really well, you know?
Right. Yeah. It's awesome technology. But I think to go back to what's your point, you know, of like being on social media, you know, I think there's a lot of pressure to be somebody else sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I felt the pressure in a way with the company change, you know, Chronic. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not, you know, I'm not disrespectful or a rude person as far as, you know, who I am in life. You know, I mean, I think I'm pretty caring and, you know, I would do anything to help anybody if I could, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm also, you know, loud. I have a dirty mind, you know, I make inappropriate jokes, you know what I mean? Like you know, there's things that I'm
not a missionary position guy. We know.
Yes, I'm not a missionary position kind of dude. You know, I never have been. I'm wild, man. You know, it's something that but I have to I represent the business too. You know, so I can't sit here and be, you know, I'm not going to be vulgar. You know, I may drop a couple cuss words here and there, but I'm not going to be, you know, not that I'm trying to not be who I am or whatever. But you know, I mean, it's at the end of the day, you still got to kind of be, I guess, respectful to an extent. But I think a lot of people out there try to play another role. And I'm not saying anybody in the beer community, I'm saying in general, like, you know, people on Facebook, you know, you see like people play this role of like everything's perfect or everything's like great and or whatever. And it's just like, man, come on, dude. Like, I know you in real life, you know, like you can't, you know, there's no reason to fake it, bro. There's no reason to fake the fun. Nobody, you know, everybody wants, for the most part, I think everybody wants everybody to be doing good and, you know, be happy for everyone. So there's no reason to like put yourself out there like you're on this pedestal or something. And, you know, and I think it's unfortunate because I think that's what social media kind of pushes on a lot of us, you know, maybe even younger kids, right? I mean, we're both a little bit, you know, I'm in my 30s and you're obviously
no.
You're in your 20s. Late 20s.
But still.
No, but you know, you see it out there, some kids, you know, I mean, it's kind of a shame sometimes. Got to switch up who you are to feel wanted or something. It's like, I'd rather ride solo.
Well, and that's one of the things that, hold on a second. Shut up, Andrew. Shut it.
No, and that wasn't a call out on anybody in the community. No. I'm saying in general. Yeah.
No, and it's one of those that I try to teach my kids because my kids want to be in my videos. If you go back and look at some of my very early beard product reviews, I'm doing something for Whiskey Ink and Lace. And Brianna, when she's really, really young, is holding up a badass beard care package, trying to show it right in the camera as I'm reviewing, you know, another company. But it's really weird how, like, if you flip on MTV, love you too, Dave. Love you too. Just saying. Love you too. You know, you flip on MTV and what do you see? Like teen pregnancies and everything like, what is it? Like Catfished or everything about social media, how people always see it as a rocket to stardom, but it's amazing how quick it can go away just like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I think a lot of that comes down with people not really being happy with what they have in their life. So they try to portray some kind of something else. And, you know, I don't know. I don't want to ever be famous, dude, as far as like, where you couldn't go somewhere. But to have the business famous or have the business known, that's kind of what, my goal is for that, and I have another business that I'm going to be starting. Actually, my dad have been planning it, and I can't wait to break ground on that. It's totally different realm of business, but it's something that me and him have talked about for years. So I think we're finally in a position to get it going. So
Yeah, but I like the fact you're motion and emotion. You're keeping moving forward. You're not resting on anything. You're keeping moving,
yeah, I think at the end of the day, inside of me, I really am like a serial entrepreneur. I think I want to have my hands in, if I can have it into, 100 different things. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I feel better being able to have a lot going on. When I'm stagnant and I'm sitting around and I'm not, you know what I mean? If I don't, I'm not saying if I don't have like chaos, but if I don't have a lot going on, man, I think that brings depression. I think I get like situational depression or something or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know if that really makes sense, but like
no,
there's situations in my life where if I'm like, I guess stagnant, like even when I was working in the union, it was the same thing, repetition every day, get up, take care of the kids, work all night, come home. I used to go to the gym at night, get off, get up, take care of the kids, work all night, go to the gym. And it was like, and then after, 5-6 years, you're like, damn, man, this is not living. You know what I'm saying? This is not life.
Yeah, but like, with all your businesses you got going on, if you need a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy, well, there's a great guy down there, Bearded Life. Because, he's got his connections,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And Vinny, bro, thanks for hanging out, man. It's always a pleasure to have the Hulk in the house.
Yeah, bro, for sure, man. Appreciate you, Vinny. I'll be in touch with you, bro.
All right, Mike. Well, we're getting up to about that point where I actually have to go spend time with the wife. So we're going to do a little bit of wrap up here, okay?
All righty.
I just want to say I appreciate you coming on tonight, and I appreciate the fact that we were able to hook up and get you featured out here, because I have been wanting this for a while.
Yeah, me too. No, definitely. I know we had talked about it like, 6 months ago?
Easily.
Okay, well, we'll get it. And then, okay, well, we'll get it. And then we had it. And then I was like, no,
yeah,
we got to redo it.
I understand that. And guys, the reason he had to cancel on me was, why would he come on and talk about Chronic when 6 days later he's going to kill Chronic and release Bandbox Fella? So yeah. I get it, And I'm glad I've had him on here. But what I usually like to do is, Mike, man, what do you got planned? What do you got coming up? Anything you might want to reveal to people that you might have on the near horizon?
Yeah, I got some. I'm going to release Munchies here soon, so that's coming back. And then along with that drop on Munchies, I want to drop my my lotion. I have a CBD lotion. There's a jar. I was going to grab a jar, but I have a CBD lotion that I want to drop. I'm actually waiting just to get a new jar for it. I was going to release it in the regular, the same CBD ones, but it's going to be a white label. So, actually, I think I have the label right here. Or they're over there. Anyways, this is a white label, right? So it's a white label, and I'm going to get white bottles or white jars for it. It's a CBD lotion, CBD infused, like skin lotion, like a cream lotion. So that's going to drop here in March, and I'm hoping to drop that when I release, right around the same time when I release Munchies. And then April, I'm working on a collaboration that's going to drop, hopefully right around the 3rd week of April. And then I have another collaboration that I'm dropping in May. I got a really cool thing that I'm doing for the end of June. It's something that's going to be for like, it's like I guess, what can I say? It's like a 4th of July type thing. So it's like I'm going to release it right before 4th of July. I'll release it before then, probably, like do pre-orders once the idea is set and go. I mean, this idea is set, but once I have it all ready. And I think the idea, a lot of people are going to like it. I think, I know you're going to like it for sure, dude. You're going to be like, wow, it's super sweet. I think it's really like innovative as far as what's about to happen with this. And yeah, moving forward, just some bunch of different collaborations. I'm going to be releasing a box.
Yeah, you mentioned the subscription box, so yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and I got some really cool ideas for the subscription box. Probably do a lot of unlimited cents for it, and then if they are a killer scent, if people really love them, then maybe you could consider just bringing them in full time. Because obviously, want to keep around what people really enjoy. So obviously, I'm gonna hope all the scents are killer. But I'm saying if there's certain ones that people are just like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what this. And then coming around, towards Halloween time, I got some really, really, man. It's just the stuff that I just can't, wait to share and release. I just think, to me, I think it's sweet. The idea of what the whether the theme of the bottle is or whatever it may be. So, yeah, it's just, I got a lot of stuff that I had thought about before with Chronic. It just never really manifested. And,
but now you've got
the
whole world wide open to you, And if one of those collabs is with Twitch and it's not called child support, I'll be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. And the one with Twitch, man, me and him got a few, me and him are going to do a collab. There is one that we laughed about, calling it the Two Degenerates. So I'll just throw that out there. I'll throw the little sneak out there. Not saying that we're going to come out with that one, but it was something that we talked about. I thought it was kind of cool,
Nice.
And, yeah, it was the scent profile we talked about. I don't want to mention it, but it was unique. Yeah, I was like, man, it is kind of sound like Two Degenerates came up with that because. Well, yeah, a bunch of good stuff, man. Collabs, tinctures. Like I said, there a lot of CBD stuff too. So.
Oh yeah, you've already got me hooked. I can't say it enough. Mike threw out a challenge a while ago when he was, making his CBD line, and he was like, "God, I hope you like it. I hope to be the guy that makes you really like it." Well, he did. He seriously did. No lie, I love it. And I got to talk quiet because the wife's around. Screw you, Siri. Wow, for some reason my Siri just went off. Okay. For what I paid for it in the Baby Yoda auction, you damn well better believe I should have liked it. And damn, I love this stuff.
Yeah, because that would have sucked. You'd have paid that much for it and got it, and then be like, what the, I'd have felt like, I'm glad.
I told that to Bearded Life the next morning. I was like, God, I hope I like this, because if not, I'm going to feel this big, this big.
That's good, man. I'm really glad to hear it, because I couldn't. It was weird because you got it, and then you never said anything, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to reach out and ask him about it because, I know how good it made me. I was like, I'm sure he'll like it, and then I'm not gonna lie though. A few times I'm like, I should ask him. He ain't said nothing yet, and then finally I think I was like, what up, man? Like, you gotta, what's up? We good? Yeah, like, how you like it? And then that's when you kind of told me. It was,
oh yeah. And guys, you guys know I usually like to do this. So, with COVID going on, and I know that everything is screwed up, the whole world's topsy-turvy, upside down, every which way you want to look at it. I keep putting out these challenges in my live feeds, and I'm going to get to that in a moment, but I also want to say this. If you're looking at doing something permanent to solve a temporary solution, don't do it. Find a friend, find a family member, find a clergy member, find somebody to talk to. You need to be here. That spark of insanity that just makes you who you are. This world needs it. I mean, tonight I got to spend an hour and a half with this man, and it's making me appreciate the time I've had with him that much more, appreciate his company. Just running into this. Take that time, talk, reach out. Your problems get a lot less when you can share them with people, which leads me right into that challenge. Call 3 people this week. Just 3 people and go, how you doing? If you can't, do 2. If you can't do 2, do 1. A conversation can change everything because we're used to that contact that we've had forever in our life. You go out with your buddy, you go to a bar, you go bowling, you go hunting, you go do whatever. Now, because of COVID, you can't do it. Reach out and talk. Have that conversation. That's my challenge for you guys for this next week. Seriously, call someone. Call 3 people. Have that conversation. You want to add anything to that, Mike? Or?
Oh man, speaking on people making choices that they can't come back from. My best friend, he was best man at my wedding. It was 3 years ago on the January 20th that he made a choice that he ain't gonna, he can't come back from. And it's unfortunate, obviously, for anybody. But I actually got something in the mail. I think I might have moved it. I think I put it in my room because my kids are. But his mother sent me something, and I didn't know how to take it at first. My wife gave it to me, and she's like, "Oh, I want you to open. I want to be in here while you open it." I thought I had it sitting right here. I must have said it. I put it in my dresser. But he was cremated, so his mom sent me a necklace with and I was like, I don't know, I didn't even know, because he wasn't my best friend, right? I mean, he was my, me and him I've known him forever. We've been through a lot of good times, bad times, and so I got that, and I still don't even know how to feel about it, man. I don't even know. She even said, she wrote me a letter, and she's like, "Oh, I hope you can wear this necklace," and I'm like, I'll never wear it. Not that it's obviously not disrespect. It's not a fact that I wouldn't want to lose it or whatever. And it's just,
right.
Yeah. So, I think a lot of us have, felt that, whether I've been down dirt, bad roads, and man, you know what I mean? It's better to be on this side of the dirt, man. I tell you.
Yeah.
And, it makes me actually, his name was Adam, and the year it was 2018, and my son was born in May 2018. We actually named him Adam, and it wasn't after him, but we really liked the name, and now that he wasn't with it, I thought it was kind of a cool way to and yeah. So if you ever have it, you could hit me on. I mean, I put my phone number out there on. So my phone number's out there. I don't care, if you ever put my phone number, whatever.
Now it just hit me, bro. That was the story you were telling us in the after part of that round table. That one right there.
Okay.
Buddy Adam. And guys, to preface it like this, I was talking with Mike about this before in the green room. He was having some nacho cheese Doritos, and Johnny Grooms was wearing them out about, "Oh, those are bad for you. This is this is that, this is here." And we were sharing some stuff in the after thing. And Mike shared that story about Adam. And the room got really quiet. And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to hate myself for this." I'm like, "Johnny, can he have his Doritos now?" And that look on Mike's face, he's like, "Yeah, can I have them?" And Johnny's all, sure.
That's funny.
I kind of had to leave it on a smile. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to be dropping a video, of course. I'm not going to tell you what it is, just simply because I kind of want you to watch and be surprised by it, But next Tuesday, we've got another great guest lined up. I talked to him today. Everything is a go for doing that. Mike, we're going to get you worked back in later on in the year, because I'd love to have you back on and see how Bandbox is doing later on down the line. Guys, don't sleep on his products. If you want great quality products that are going to work amazing in your beard, go to www.bandboxfella.com.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And use that affiliate code right down below. I'm not going to lie, it is an affiliate code, TCTBNL15. You're only going to help the channel bring more amazing stuff to it. And you're also going to help my quest to try to become a blacksmith and bring better stuff to my blade videos. So help a brother out, that's all I'm saying. But guys, thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you for your love, your laughter, and everything else. And guys, we will see you in the next video, especially after I run this thing. Guys, thank you so much for the time you just gave me. I hope you enjoyed our guest tonight, if we had one, and yes, I'm pre-recording this, or that you might have enjoyed an open mic night or whatever the heck just happened. We're going to try to do these every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and whatever you guys are in between and around the world. Next week, we should have another amazing guest or something really cool for you to watch. Thanks so much for watching all this stuff, guys, and we'll see you in our next one.